Hi guys, I had an interesting company, Kerotin Hair Care, reach out to me and ask me if I was interested in partnering on a video about some of their hair care products. I said yes, so this is a sponsored video, but the agreement was that I would give my 100% honest opinion. What I like about Keratin is their philosophy and their goals. They say they're a self-care brand helping women successfully navigate change. Women undergo many hair transitions throughout their lives, some intentional and some unintentional. I like that focus on aging. So let's take a look at some of the products that they offer. Let's take a quick look at hair growth. As you can see, they offer vitamins, drops, thickening treatments, exfoliating hair scrubs, volumizing products, and oils, and so forth. But what I received from them and what I was interested in were the curly hair care products, the curly system. What they sent me were leave-in conditioner, gel, and a couple of additional products. Their refreshing shampoo and the refreshing mask. By the way, I'm kind of lisping here. You can probably hear it. That's because I have a new appliance and it makes me sound like I have cotton in my mouth. I'm sorry about that, but I have to kind of go with it 24 hours a day. You probably heard the term keratin. That is the protein that makes up our hair, our skin, and our fingernails. But this brand is Kerotin. If you're new here, I'm Cindy. I do videos on makeup, skincare, and curly hair. Although it's been a while since I've done a video on curly hair, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell to be notified when I post new videos. Let me say something about my hair. It is 3A, 3B, very dense, coarse, and probably medium porosity. And if you want to know more about what this all means, please look in the description box and you can find a way of categorizing your own hair. This information is really important because if your hair is slightly different than mine or a lot different, your hair is going to react very differently to the products. One thing I want to alert you to is that all of the products contain protein. And some of the proteins that you'll notice in the hair products, and it's pretty much across the board, are keratin, hydrolyzed keratin, which just means that it's broken down into smaller pieces, and the silk amino acids. Now, protein is not necessarily a problem for most people, but other people are sensitive to protein and experience what's called protein overload. If you think you're protein sensitive, you want to stay away from products that have a lot of protein in them. Or another option is that you can use these, but make sure that you use a clarifying shampoo once or twice a month to try to refresh your hair. Just to let you know, I am an ingredient junkie. Before I even tested these products, I wanted to make sure that they were curly girl friendly. And that is that they avoided using sulfates, which are very stripping to your hair, silicones, which make your hair nice and shiny and pretty, but they build up on your hair, drying alcohols, which dry out your hair, mineral oils and waxes, which can build up on your hair. I did a deep dive into all the products that I used. Let's talk about the ingredients in the leave-in conditioner and styling gel. Notice that they're both free of silicone, glycerin, alcohol, sulfates, and artificial fragrances. Leave-in conditioner first. Let's scroll down. The call-out ingredients here are shea butter and mango butter, marshmallow root extract, and silk amino acids, which you'll remember is a protein, but that shouldn't be problematic. And with the styling gel, we have marshmallow root again and more protein. Both are Curly Girl approved. The next product is a shampoo, and I chose the Keratin Refreshing Shampoo. This is not in their Curly Girl line, but it looked on the face of it that this was Curly Girl friendly. But let's take a deeper dive. Here are some of the call-out ingredients. Apple stem cells, sea kelp extract. This is the one I was most interested in because it hydrates and improves dry hair. Coconut oil, rosemary oil. But if we scroll down, we can get a list of the full ingredients. I ran this through a website called Is It CG, and I have that listed below. The one ingredient that they sort of cautioned was the eucalyptus globulus oil, which is CG approved, but approved with caution. They said it is not a sulfate, but it can have some clarifying effects. The last thing I tried was the Keratin Refreshing Mask. Masks are great for curly hair in terms of hydrating and bringing definition back to curly hair. And here's a closer look at the mask. You can see it's free of silicones, parabens, sulfates, and sodium chloride. The key ingredients, again, you have avocado oil, sea kelp extract, coconut oil, and rosemary oil. And for the full list ingredients, you have a lot of nurturing oils. At the very end, I want to call out the eucalyptus globulus oil, like in the last product, and also the beeswax hyperpropyl starch. That is a natural wax produced by honeybees. It can be very moisturizing, but there can be buildup if there's a lot of it in the product. As you can see, it's very near the bottom of the list, so I'm not too worried about it. A clarifying shampoo once or twice a month can take care of any buildup. I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Keratin Refreshing Mask. I'm doing it at the sink because I find it's a lot easier to use a mask at the sink because I'm going to leave it in for 30 minutes. So I'm going to wet my hair. Directions say that you should take the excess water out of your hair using a microfiber towel. I'm now ready to put in the mask. And I'm going to use a generous amount, about this much. I may add more. I'm going to work it through. Working it through. And they suggest that you use a comb. Right, that is totally worked through. And the smell doesn't have much of a smell. It has a slightly medicinal smell, but it's not a problem. I'm not mad at it. Now I'm going to put a plastic cap on it. And I happen to have a heat cap, but Keratin sells the heat cap and the mask together for $35, which is a pretty good deal. I'm putting on the microwave cap. It's been heated up, and I'll stay this way for 30 minutes, and then I'll wash it off in the shower and do my shower routine. Okay, see you in 30 minutes. So hey, you have to envision now that I'm in the shower and I just washed my hair with the Keratin Freshening Shampoo. Let me smell this for you. This too has a slightly medicinal smell, but it's not offending in any way. So I just washed my hair with this. And now, whoops, I'm going to use the very important part of the curly system, which is the leave-in conditioner. I would not have considered trying this line if they didn't have a leave-in conditioner. That's probably one of the most important parts of my curly routine. The leave-in conditioner smells just like orange creamsicle. I do have a pump, but I don't have it in the product right now, so I'm just going to show you how much I might use. Remember, I'm still in the shower right now, so I'm gonna put a generous amount because my hair is so thick and dense. Here's about the amount I'm gonna use. I might add a little bit more. I'm going to rub my hands together. Now remember, my hair is soaking wet because I'm in the shower. All right, I'm gonna flip. And I'm going to distribute this product throughout my hair by combing it through with my fingers. It is super thick, which is what I love, because if you have thick hair, it's just wonderful. And if you don't have hair which is as thick as mine, you just use less of the product. This is the only time I'm going to comb my hair. I did use it with a mask, but you don't use the mask but maybe once a week or once every couple weeks. I'm going to comb it through, and I'm going to flip my hair one more time, and I'm going to really squish it in. That makes sure that I'm really getting the conditioner into my hair. You know, at this point, you can use your microfiber towel to get any excess water out of your hair, but actually, there's not too much that I have left. I don't see any water or feel any water dripping. When I'm in the shower, I'll have to do this maybe 5 to 10 times. Now I'm out of the shower. I had to switch this routine out because normally I would put the gel in when I'm in the shower, but I found with this product, for me, it works better if my hair is towel dried slightly with a microfiber towel, and then I put the gel in. So this gel is really interesting. This again is just called the styling gel. It is really runny. See that? It's extremely liquidy, much more than other products. I'm going to take a handful and distribute it through my hair. This also smells like an orange creamsicle, so that's a really nice smell. I'm going to make sure I comb it through. And I'm going to need more because I've already used this quite a bit, and then I know that I need quite a lot of this product. So I'm going to flip it again, make sure I get the underside. The directions say to section off your hair, and that's probably the ideal way to apply it, but I'm a little lazy, so I don't section off my hair. I just kind of smooth it in and scrunch it in. So I'm going to show you how I scrunch it in. It should be a little bit squishier, but I think my hair is drier because I did this routine out of the shower. I'm going to go diffuse my hair and let's see what the results are. And this is the finished product. What do you think? I think I have a lot of nice curl definition in the front. I'm a little bit undecided about the back. I'm going to turn around and have you look at it. Yeah, it's a little bit undefined in the back, so I'm on the fence. Let me wrap up whether I thought these products work for me. I'm going to start with the leave-in conditioner. All right, I love this. It's thick. It's creamy, smells like orange creamsicle. As I said, I'm going to take a little bit out. I've used so much of this, so I have to I'll get it out with my finger. Look at the thickness of this. I love this leave-in conditioner. It's probably one of the best leave-in conditioners I've used for my hair. If you have hair that's finer than mine, then I think you can still use it. You just use a lot less, which would make this 8-ounce bottle last a lot longer. And Keratin, if you're listening, consider making a 16-ounce bottle, because that would suit me much better. Really like this mask as well. I felt that even though it had a couple of possibly concerning ingredients which could build up in your hair, with the clarifying shampoo once or twice a month, I think it would take care of it. I found this very hydrating. Now I'm going back to the gel. This is kind of a complicated product for me. It would be a great product for people who have finer hair, or maybe they have a looser curl pattern, they have a 3A, or maybe they have a wavy curl pattern like a 2B, or they're looking for less of a gel cast, less of a gel hold. For me, I'm looking for a little bit more of a hold. I went through quite a lot of this in 3 weeks. If you can see, it's about half a container for 12 ounces. So I have to use quite a lot of this. I think my hair looks nice, but I'm used to having a little bit more hold in my gel. So I would say it's good, but not the best option for my dense, coarse hair. But that's just for me. You may do just fine and like something that leaves your hair softer and not hard. Let me know if you've tried anything from this brand. If you're interested in trying anything from the brand, if you use any of my links, you'll get a 15% discount even if something's on sale. So that's the good news. Now, I get a very small commission from that, so you don't have to use that link, but you can if you want to save some money. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time.